What's up with this internet shit? Scrapple TV.
This question is from June Griffin, and Mr. Marceaux, we'll have you respond first. What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? Yeah, I'll first say I'm a Fourth Recon Marine, the baddest butt in the world. I'm not scared of anything, but I can guarantee you when that cop came up to my side of my car in 2005 and put a gun to my face and put my friend out the car and kicked the crap out of him, I almost crapped myself. So I say I'm scared of police that walk up alongside the car with them big guns, and now they got automatic weapons. Before they had shotguns. Now they got automatic weapons. And I, as a citizen, I can't even own one. So I think I'm scared of, I guess, RICO. That's the racketeering law the federal government has. That's two men along the road in disguise collecting money. In this case, they got the guns too. Slavery with guns. I'm scared of that.
Mr. Switzer,
I'm sorry, what was the question?
what are you afraid of?
I can't think of anything I'm really afraid of. I guess it would be, if there was anything that I was really afraid of, it would be that America didn't awaken to what it needs to do in order to survive this future situation that we're facing, because the economy that we have been raised in and that our parents was raised in has basically hit the wall. It's on the downside of its climb, and we've got to learn how to readjust, learn how to live without fossil fuels, because those are going down. We're running out of them. Uranium is not the answer, because that is in short supply as well. And so we've got to redesign America. And so what I would like to see us do is redesign the economy to a resilient economy, one that is decentralized, because who can decide better what resources need to go to their fuel making than the people who live in the community? If you have some centralized business that's deciding for you what resources go there, then food, whatever they need to make the money, could go there. But we need to grow our own food, our own fuel, our own fiber. We need to develop our own healthcare system, because we're not going to be able to depend on the mommy and daddy state anymore. The mommy and daddy state has reached its end, and the corporate outlaws who basically took it over 100 years ago. And if you read your history, you know Woodrow Wilson pointed it out. Abraham Lincoln warned it of it, and Woodrow Wilson indicated that yes, it had happened. They had taken over the economy. And so that's why everything has been such a mess over these many, many years, and we keep losing more and more freedoms. And so I think that's, we are focused on solutions. The Green Party is not interested in hashing out the problems over and over. We want to pursue the solutions. And we feel like, you know, there's a way to do it, because we've already got technologies that could do all of those things for communities.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Switzer, what are you afraid of?
Miss Griffin.
I'm sorry. Ms. Griffin, what are you afraid of?
Oh, what am I afraid of?
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I'm going to go to meet the Lord. He's going to ask me what you did with your liberties, the American liberties. Here we stand in a nice air condition. 200 years ago, we would all been sweltering in 103-degree heat. We sit in Knight County on the biggest pool of oil, probably in the United States. The reason we can't use it is because when you go to dig in the ground, here comes EPA and all of their job-seeking little busybodies. And not only that, the state requires that you have a $100,000 permit before you even start digging. And we could be vastly wealthy, independently wealthy, if it were not for regulations that have come from the 60s. The 60s started a flood of busybodies that do not work. And as far as making your own food, How many grew a garden this year? Good. Now, did you go to the grocery store? Where'd you get your seed? Where'd you get all the in your back, the digging in the ground? It's hard work. Thank God for grocery stores. And I fear that when I die, that God will hold me account for being unthankful for the prosperity that we have in this United States. And you can go back and eat nuts and berries if you want to, but to me, to be able to go down to Hardee's Hamburgers and enjoy a nice meal without having to cook it is a great blessing. And I'm not sick.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm under sleep deprivation. I haven't slept since Monday. Hey, I gave the wrong answer. Can I get a right
Let's
answer?
be quick.
Okay.
We've got a lot of questions to get to.
Hey, I guess what I'm really scared of is across the street at the War Museum. Hey, they got me over there, the best soldier in the world, at 3 different locations: the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and the World War One. Well, hey, what I'm afraid of is that me and Korea, I was only the best soldier. I was only 3 foot high over there. In Vietnam, I'm 5 foot high. But I'm afraid of what's on this World War statue. I'm afraid of that statue. It's a concrete block there. It says this memorial is dedicated to all the people who died for World War One. And they got a 9-foot statue of a Greek soldier. And I went and looked in history and found out in World War One, the Greeks didn't even fight World War One. Why they were on top of my concrete slab celebrating my death?
Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question.
Hey, that's because they said, thank you for invading another country for us. We don't have to use our own men. We were taking Republican from another country and go into another country who was Republic and do them in to make them a democracy. And that's what I'm afraid of, that democracy is here. And it's been here for 144 years. And that flag is their flag. I want the Republican flag that I take the oath to.
Okay.
That's what I'm scared of.